box of an identity politic, as opposed to, I don't know, maybe doing something super Christian right and homophobic, judging someone's competency at a particular job, such as the White House, by their merits, their accomplishments, their skill, and whether or not they have that criteria that shows that they could perform and execute that job well. Because to judge on merit is totally Christian right and homophobic, apparently. This just goes to show you that just because you speak with a British accent does not mean that you are an intelligent person. Just going to say that. Do you see how I'm holding back here? It's just like, it's awful. It's like you're just now, I remember when I was like in 4th grade, 5th grade, and I remember Milli Vanilli was like really popular. And then after the whole thing with the Grammys, then the story came out. They had lip synced. It wasn't even them singing. It was some dude in Germany who was singing those songs, and it wasn't even them. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel like totally taken. Now, Benedict Cumberbatch, I feel incredibly let down. And I am so glad that I realize that he may be, the international sleuth in Sherlock, but, he's not, I really am not interested in the opinion on American politics coming from a British actor who, while he has a phenomenal voice, I will give him that, seems to mistakenly believe that he sounds just as good when speaking off the cuff as he does when someone is brilliantly writing his lines on Sherlock or Star Trek. Is that harsh? Because I feel like I'm being incredibly gracious. Right? I'm being incredibly gracious with this.
Yes.
And what is this, they cure people? I consider myself part of the Christian right, and while I'm a wholly imperfect being, I don't know any one of my acquaintance that's ever tried to cure a gay person. In fact, I have gay family members who have sat in church. I don't know anyone who's tried to force an anti-gay pill down someone's throat. I don't know anyone like that. But by all means, please go ahead and use your prejudice and your bigotry and try to universally blanket a group of people with your lack of education as to what they do and what they believe and what they stand for. I don't know. I just find that I don't mind if someone has a different opinion, but when it's done so on the basis of ignorance and I don't know if he thought that it was cute to say something like that, it just makes my suspension of disbelief is gone. And now when I hear him talk, I'm just going to, a little voice in my head is going to scream, "Do sure," every time. I can't help it. It's hard, Kevin. And it's really difficult to have that suspension of disbelief anyway. I was